Hello, everyone. I'm about to make Quiet Chris feel like a douche. Hello, everybody. So, how is everyone doing? It is definitely a late stream today. There are reasons. So, I'll wait for more folks to come on in. But how is everyone doing? I hope your Tuesday is going a little better than mine. Um, so updates. There's good updates and there's bad updates. I don't know how many updates I've given you. I'm pretty sure these are all delayed. So, good update. My car is now completely registered. Starman and I have it completely fixed. All's grand on that storefront. Um, as you know, last week I started cleaning the house. My house is now completely clean. Thank you, Natanya. That is coming up. So, uh, well, so last Wednesday I was at work, and it was around this time, and I got a call from my dad's girlfriend. And she informed me my father had collapsed and he had been trapped on the floor for about 5 hours. We found out later it was probably longer than that. More than likely, my dad, because what had happened was he was in the restroom, and my dad is 75. I don't know if I told you all, my dad is currently experiencing heart failure. And yeah, you feel bad now, don't you, Chris? And my dad is currently experiencing heart failure. And he stood up, he got quite dizzy, and he collapsed and he hit his head. And they don't know how long he passed out for, but we know that he was passed out for at least 40 minutes, maximum 2 hours. And we got him to the hospital, and Dad has a whole slew of problems. He was low on blood. He's weak. He hurt his shoulder. My dad has a lot going on, and I have been out of work now because the whole family has been working around the clock. Me, Starman, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my dad's girlfriend, as well as my uncles and cousins around the country, have been trying to keep up and figure out what's going on with my dad. Now, today my dad was supposed to go home, and my dad was getting energy up. The VA, because my father is a veteran. If you guys don't know, my dad is a Vietnam veteran, and he's covered by the VA. Well, the problem is Dad was ready to go home, and then all of a sudden he couldn't breathe. He was having a hard time breathing, and they are now keeping him further, they believe now, on top of fluid around his organs, his heart operating at 25%, low blood pressure. He's got bruising, all sorts of things going on. My dad now can't even walk properly. They don't know what's going on. They believe there's a raging infection in there somewhere. So it's been a rather up and down week for me. And I could not concentrate on taking to-go orders and such while my dad is day to day things changing. He went from the ER to the ICU to just a straight up hospital. And right now, what our biggest problem is that, the VA is a joke in a lot of ways, because my dad originally So they were going to keep him home before all this happened, and he wasn't even going to get to talk to the cardiologist and get a test done and an EKG, which is an echocardiogram, until August 5th. August 5th, guys. We aren't even at the end of July yet. So it's a blessing in disguise that it happened. But Dad was so ready to go home, and they don't let him sleep. So when he's at the doctor, he's at the hospital. My father, because he's a Vietnam veteran, he's a very light sleeper. He has PTSD, obviously. While he is there, they wake him up at 1 o'clock in the morning to do labs. So my dad, who's 75, by the way, diabetic, August 5th. That's how long. And mind you, my dad found out about his heart failure in May. And they said his heart failure was so bad, they worried he would die of a heart attack. And they delayed it until August 5th. So, in some ways, my dad collapsing is a blessing in disguise. Yes, Chaco. And one night, my dad had an episode. I won't go into details, but let's just say, you all know my flying off the handle. You can take a wild guess where I get it from. My mother was not someone who flew off the handle on a whim, but my father, 100%. You piss off my dad, he's off. He's off to the races, and he's screaming and yelling. I'm supposed you all could sue. The problem is, because my father is a veteran, because it's a VA, it's very difficult for a 100% covered veteran to sue. One of the reasons why I don't like socialized healthcare. But my dad is lucky. He was one of the lucky few. And the problem is, right now, the hospital he is in is not the VA hospital. The hospital he is in my local hospital because the VA couldn't take him. The problem is that they figured out a general solution and an action plan for my father. And the plan was, my dad was going to go home tonight. We were going to be with him. And then in the morning, his girlfriend was going to take him to the VA. And my dad was going to go to the cardiologist because all the procedures that he needs are outpatient. If you don't know what outpatient means, it means he doesn't have to go under anesthesia. And one of the reasons they don't want to go under anesthesia is because my father's heart is operating at 25% of what it should be operating at. And if you don't know, anesthesia can stop your heart. So it's very, very risky to put someone who can't beat properly under anesthesia. So they'll do localized just to numb the pain where they have to. I think they said there's something like 4 or 5 procedures, all need to be done. And that was the plan. What is not making sense to me, and hopefully my brother will be able to solve it, because I could not get to the hospital tonight, and I told my dad's girlfriend, so why the phone's right over here. She can call me at any time, and I'll figure it out. She has no power of attorney because she has no legal connection to my father. My brother and I do. And we're trying to figure out, the VA in my particular town is literally less than 1.5 miles from the hospital. See, Jade knows what I'm talking about. I don't know what state Jade is in, but yeah. The legal red tape of the VA is absolutely infuriating. Sometimes it's fantastic. Sometimes it's horrible. And we're not quite comprehending why they simply can't transport my father from the hospital he is at to 1.5 miles down the road to the VA so that my dad can meet with the cardiologist, no problem. Because it's very, very clear my father cannot move on his own. He is 100% covered by the VA, so no matter what he accumulates at the local hospital, it will be covered by the government. So I do not understand why we can't just slap my dad's happy ass in an ambulance and cart his happy ass over to the VA and get all this settled. We're all quite confused. And to go back to the 1 a.m. shite, yes, this is how shite it is. My father has been in the hospital now for a week, as of tomorrow, and every night they've been waking him up, and my father hasn't been getting a full night's sleep, which is not conducive to healing, obviously. 3 nights ago, he told the night nurse, who said, "Do not worry, I will guarantee this won't happen to you." And then the little motherfucker, within 40 minutes of my dad going to sleep, waltzed in to do labs. My dad went to bed at 10 o'clock that night. I know because his girlfriend told me. And by 11, they had woken him up. At 3 a.m., my father went to use the facilities. He was able to walk himself to it. The nurse wasn't even in the room. He marched in and threw open the bathroom door and said to my father, because obviously there's no locks on these doors because it's a hospital room. "I hadn't heard from you in a while. I was checking in on you. You all right?" Mind you, my dad's girlfriend was right there and awake. This was the guy that promised my dad would not get interrupted at all throughout the night. Promise. Are we in the my dad, here's what I will tell you, Unlucky. Here's the real kicker that my mother and I talked about it till her dying day. My father has had health issues my whole life because my father is a veteran and my father was a street punk as a kid, and my father just absolutely destroyed himself for most of his life. My dad was a smoker. My dad was in war. My dad got in a lot of physical altercations. He was a street punk. He ran with gangs. So my dad has busted and scarred every inch of his body in one way or another. And he has 2 torn rotacuffs. He has arthritis. He has diabetes. He has 2 replaced knees. He has high blood pressure. There's a lot of things that were wrong with my dad. And my dad has nearly died twice due to his diabetes. He went into a diabetic coma for a short amount of time back in 2013, 2014. And we had always prepared, because on top of that, my dad has memory issues. A fun fact, oh God, not dementia. Oh, what's the other one? I can't think of it right now, which is the hilarity of it all. But it's the Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's runs in the family as well. So, and my dad was starting when we moved here to North Carolina from Rhode Island, my father was showing signs of memory issues and early Alzheimer's and all of that. Yes. Oh my God. I'm so grateful that my dad has not had that said to him for the most part, but yes. So my mother and brother and I always prepared that dad would go first. He was older. Still on. I'm just getting on, Rachel. My dad was older than my mother. My dad had more health problems than my mother. And all signs pointed. And on top of that, my dad worked for a lot of companies where they would get him sick. My father worked for a company called Stericycle. If you've ever been to a hospital, and hey, Tony, how you doing, honey? If you've ever been to a hospital and you look where they dispose of the medical waste and needles, you'll see a couple of little round bubbles, maybe sometimes written in green, that says Stericycle. My father worked for them for a while, and while he was there, they didn't properly dispose of needles, and my father was he was in management in there, and he had to get into one of the pits to clean something out. And while he was in there, a needle of unknown origin stabbed him in the leg. And for a while, there was a risk that my dad might have AIDS. And so this was back when Starman's still at work, so I don't know when, but this was back a while ago, a long time ago. I was still, I don't even know if I met Starman yet. I was a teenager, I'll tell you that, when this happened. And there was a few weeks we weren't allowed to touch Dad. We weren't allowed to give him hugs and kisses because we didn't know if he was contagious of anything. Thank God he wasn't. And then he had to go through all these tetanus rounds. Oh, it was great. So, and this is, mind you, all I'm going over right now about my dad is just one thing that happened this week. Because there's more. But, so right now, guys, that's why I was late today. It's why I've been rather quiet. And it's why if you go on my Instagram, you see I'm posting a lot of Backstreet Boys and funny stuff. Because. And see, what's really weird is I keep seeing people at the age of 76 dying. For instance, today, Ozzy Osbourne died. Ozzy is a year older than my dad. The day my dad collapsed, I was listening to a true crime podcast. And I don't know why this thought came across my head. I was listening to Chris, Call Me Chris, and on her podcast, she said, and this man was only 76 years old when he was murdered. And I don't know why the thought came across my head. I'm like, oh my God, that's only next year for Dad. I don't want Dad to die at 76. And that was the day my dad collapsed. And then today, when Dad is supposedly doing better, Ozzy dies at 76. So I'm really not feeling it, you know? I'm really not feeling it. And I hate it because I feel like every time I come on now, it's a new sob story for you guys. And I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. And it's like, this week, it's been so insane. 3 people I know, their marriages have ended. Okay? 3 separate marriages, 3 separate people who have never met. It's insane. Maybe your dad collapsed because Trisha gave birth to... let me tell you something. Trisha naming her child Aquaman, another tragedy that happened today, because what the actual fuck? I was talking to a friend about it, and I'm like, that child, I cannot believe she actually fucking did that. My grandmother was 80 and is still feisty. My dad is still feisty. Oh, he's still fighting. It's just the problem is that he really shouldn't be. My grandma is 78. So you guys got to realize, you forget that I'm older. All jokes aside, I am almost 40. So I feel like Monday. I wish it was a Friday. It's a Wednesday here. No, it's a Tuesday. Fuck. It's not even a Wednesday yet. And on top of that, there's been, listen to your sob stories are preferable to dealing with my own. Oh, honey. What I hear you saying is more care. Oh, and I felt so bad, guys. Rachel sent me a care package, but I didn't get to it. So it sat in the sun. I felt so guilty. It sat in the sun and ants got in it, but I rescued most of it. I have everything sitting out so all the ants die. As in legally? What? Yeah, she legally named her child Aquaman. And legally I am 38. Yeah. Damn, you're old. Try me, Edie. Try me. And so it's like, and then on top of that, so good news, I got the car registered. You guys ready for this shit? Guess how much it cost me to get it registered? It cost a lot. Doesn't usually cost as much. It's because I was naughty. I didn't have insurance while the car wasn't working. I know, right? Just for naming him that. CPS needs to be snatching that child up. My friend said that child better get buff. He better be tall and muscular, or he gonna get bullied hard. And I was like, facts. Facts, facts, facts. 180, I wish. 600. If you include insurance, it cost me 600. I was like, ah! Ah! Ow! No, Jade, I'm merely commiserating. Hush. Don't even let those words cross your lips. A little bird. Oh, thank you. And it's just, it's been a week. Sunny got injured. And Aria is experiencing problems that we're going to take her to the vet too as well. Aria is having uncontrollable booty issues. Yeah, it cost me $400 in fees and $200 in insurance. And I was like, I was gagging. When Starman told me, I was like, No, it's not because I'm driving a Tesla. It's because North Carolina is really fucking rude when it comes to fees. Okay, they're really rude. I can't unring that bell. Yes, you can, and you did. Thank you. Unrung. Thank you. Oh, and thank you guys for praying for my friend. She is going to get to keep her job. I asked you for prayers last week. My prayer warriors worked. So there is good news. There is good news. My friend got to keep her job. Everything got settled. There was a workaround. So yay. That's wonderful news on that front. And for the Sunny thing, there's fees. So if you don't have car insurance here, because you have to register every year in North Carolina for your car, whatchamacallit, what they do is they'll find out in your car, your especially if you're leasing the car, it gets reported, hey, you didn't re-up your insurance, your car's still registered. And so every time you don't have it, they add a new fee on top of it. Plus, on top of that, you've got to pay the taxes. Never mind, little bird is being nosy. And so that was why it cost so much. So it was like, and but I want to tell you all that, but because you guys helped me out that month, I was able to do it. The check you guys gave, the check that came in to from YouTube helped supplement me enough. So that's why I want to say, even though it was painful, it's because of you guys I was able to do it. So I appreciate all of you. This fucking flies. I defeated the fleas about 90%, and now the flies are everywhere. Guys, they're coming in from outside. I hate it. Why are they coming in from outside? Because it's fucking hot. It's fucking hot. But it's just been so much. Like, oh, and then Sunny got hurt. Sunny got hurt in the dumbest way possible. You guys ready? Well, yeah, because it's a paycheck, honey. When she says check, I call it a check because, one, this does show my age. For me, it's pay stub, paycheck, whatever. So when YouTube sends the money, I consider it a paycheck. Because it is. I mean, you're getting paid. So, yes, it's check. I vote for the pretzel stick emo. What was I saying? What was I talking? Oh, yeah. So, Sunny loves to sleep on my sink. Sunny turns into a wet fucking noodle when he sleeps on my sink. Okay? And he has zero balance. He rolls around in his sleep, and his head is so heavy, he slides off. Now, often, he catches himself before he lands. The other day, I had gotten through cleaning everything, and I was relaxing in the living room, basking in my cleanliness, because my house is finally in a functioning order. Oh, it's been great. Oh, it's been wonderful. And I keep looking at Starman going, see, when I say I want clean, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. You know what the worst thing is? He is not fat in the traditional sense, but that boy be muscular and long and lanky, and he been beating himself up too, okay? So I know they're reacting to anxiety of some kind, because only a couple of cats are doing it, and it's him and Penny and Athena that keep chewing their own asses up. It's ridiculous. Out of all the cats I've got, they're the three doing it, but I digress. When Sunny fell this time, he fell square on his face, and the only reason I know that is because I heard the thud, which was very familiar, but when he ran out, he had a little blood on the corner of his nose. So I checked him. It was just a little cut. He cut his nose. Okay, no problem. His foot was a little tender, but I just assumed the way he fell, he must have tenderized it. Well, the next day, this is partially my own bad. The next day, I looked at the back of his leg. Hold on, more than likely this is from my boss. Let me check. Yep. Ooh, it looks so nice. Give me 2 seconds. My boss is showing me we did updates. There's more. There's so many more things that happened. But also, by the way, guys, my job flooded this week. The roof opened up and water poured in. Like I said, this week, fucking weird. But I digress. The next day, I noticed the back of Sunny's leg is looking a little, like, swollen. There's a little pinkish, imagine like a pimple before it has a head. That color. A little swollen on the back of his foot. I figure, because I've done this before, I've had this in other cats, I'm just going to squeeze it real quick, see what comes out. He must have damaged it. Well, Sunny did not let me squeeze it. And what I did squeeze pissed him off. And then the foot blew up. Now, we were not getting paid yet. I said to Starman, I was like, okay, we're going to have to bring him in because I can do my own triage. I have treated wounds for many, many animals throughout the years, whether it be in rescue, whether it be in rehab. I know how to do basic wound care. I've done it. I know how to do it. I have all the equipment. Sunny is my special little snowflake, and he don't like any of that. He don't like none of that. I had pain meds, so I at least gave him pain meds, okay? And I was like, we'll keep him comfortable. And then on Thursday or Friday, since I'm not going to work because of Dad, we'll take him to the vet. Well, Sunny did not want to wait. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry, guys, that was my dad's girlfriend. The hospital's on lockdown. Hospital's on lockdown because somebody died. He was shot and they brought him to the hospital. He died. And apparently, whenever there's a shooting in my town and the person gets brought in, they have to lock down the hospital so there's no retaliatory. But my dad, like I told you guys, he was not eating before. I saw my husband. Hello, husband. I can't believe you're not fucking done yet. It is 6:23. How are you not done yet, babe? Oh my God. So I told you guys, there is something about this fucking week. My brother was outside of the hospital with the baby and his wife. And they got locked down. So he didn't get to get into the hospital. So he's at a restaurant down the street right now eating while they wait for the hospital to get off of lockdown. Like, I fucking can't with this fucking week. And I heard apparently, you know the whole bullshit, the Mercury's in retrograde? Apparently this week it actually is. So maybe there's some truth to that. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't fucking know. This week is insane. Everything is insane. I didn't get to finish the Sunny story. Oh my God. So Sunny is sitting there on my husband's nightstand. This month. You're right. You are right, Edie. I am wrong. Something about July this year. Been insane. Because you know what's really, really terrible, guys? You know what really triggered me about my dad falling? A month before my mom died, she collapsed in that same bathroom. And when she collapsed, she did the same thing my dad did. She fought. I had to go to their house, and no one, my brother, my father, the EMTs, the cops, nobody could convince my mother to get in the fucking ambulance and go to the hospital. I was the only one. I had to break through the barrier and get that bitch up. So let me tell you something. When I found out that my dad had collapsed in there and he was alone, you guys have no idea. No idea. Right. What the fuck? 100%, Chris. But anyways, back to Sunny. So as I had said, I had tried the night before to lance his foot. It had made the foot blown up. So I was like, well, shit. We're going to take him to the vet. We're just waiting. And everything online, every vet online, every video I'd seen said, unlike with the dog, with the cat, cats are much better at healing. So cats can honestly sometimes, if they're acting normal otherwise, you don't have to bring them to the vet immediately. You just got to watch for a few days. So again, Sunny had the pain meds. Sunny was eating. He was going to the bathroom. He was cleaning himself. All was good. Okay? So I wake up. My boss had woken me up that morning. And I look over, Sunny is sitting on Starman's nightstand, and he's got the injured leg extended. And I thought he was just cleaning it. Nay. This motherfucker was lancing his own foot. You could see on the side of his leg, on the inside and on the outside, he took his canines. I was watching him. He had the very front, the top and bottom canines, and he was chewing on the skin and cut a little incision on both sides. In 2 hours, his foot was back to normal. My flabbers were gasted. Speaking of Squirrel Brain, absolutely. Guess who returned? If you guys love body cam, do you all remember Shakira flabbergasted? Yes, he bit his own skin open and drained the entire thing. I've got a picture of it. He went fucking... Sunny went metal. He was not waiting for anybody. And now he's perfectly fine. He's a little more whiny. I'll be the first to say that. He's probably still sore. Other than that, it's been a weird week. But yeah, that woman, Shakira Flabbergasted, her name's Kayla. She has another body cam video out of herself. Legit thought that was going to go way worse. So did I. Honestly, when I tell you guys, I have done triage on my Analyst 4. Aria had a I'm gonna put it in the DeviantArt. Oh my god, my brain being 20 different modes. I'm gonna put it in the general chat on Discord. Aspetta Madonna. I will show you. I gotta find it. Hold on. Sorry, I was taking lots of pictures of my dad in the hospital, so that way I could convince my dad to never do anything dumb enough to not go in the hospital again. So don't mind me. I'm having to like swoosh my way through. Ignore the mess. But if you see that blood, because this is before I got to clean the bathroom. Yeah, that guy, the black guy getting punched. So if you look at that, you see the little, if you go on the Discord, you look right here, that was where he cut his incision. And if you look, let me see, let me go down and check again. And right here on the back, he cut that incision there and that one there. It's so fucking metal. As for that black guy that got his ass beat, I'm like, bruh. I don't believe they warranted, because he was not technically resisting. There was a lot of things he was not doing that, and I don't know what he did beforehand. So I've heard a lot of conflicting stories. Some people say, and I did see the one thing, because they said, this is what it was. Some people said that he had hit somebody. Some people said that he had stolen the car. Some people said that he had stolen a police car, but that was definitely not a police car. Some people then said it was because he was driving in a misty area during the rain with no lights on. Now, that I believe is the true story, and here's why. I have seen another clip where it's him right before they smash the window, and it's him saying, I'm not the only car out here without my lights on, and it's not even raining anymore. I hear him say that, and 2 seconds later, they said, that doesn't matter. And he says, I want to talk to your manager. That's what he says. And the cop he's talking to, because he's sitting right. So he's in the driver's seat. This is the passenger seat, right? He's sitting here. The cop is on this side he's talking to. And the cop that broke the window is on this side, all right? He says to the cop facing this way, I want to speak to your manager. The cop over here says, all right, do it. And the cop over here takes his little baton and he smashes the window. And they start punching him. And it was, in my opinion, I have watched many, many arrest videos with much more violent offenders. And they were not treated that violently. Because when they said, show your hands, he showed his hands. The only thing he did not do was get out of the car. But once he got out of the car, he stood. He did not fight them. He put his hands to his side. He let them cuff him. And they immediately started beating his ass. So, I am the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Welfare? What? So I am in the the camp of they went overboard. Very overboard. And I don't know if there was some kind of high-speed chase. I don't know what it was. But if you watch, apparently what ended up happening was at the end of this, I think he ended up with a cracked rib, chipped tooth, a concussion. Shaka, this is why you're my internet wife. Warfare is not welfare, dummy. I don't know what you guys are quoting right now. But anyways, so this is what's been going on with me. All sorts of different things going on. There's other personal stuff as well, but that is what I can share, I think. Oh, and my knee's been hurting more. And I think I gained weight back. But in my defense, because I've been spending a lot of more time at home, it's a Henry Cavill movie. Okay. But again, the plus side is my house is so clean. I've been taking care. Obviously not my office. My office is still fucking trash. But, you know, it is what it is. My bathroom looks so nice. And my kitchen. And my living room. They're all so neat. All I need to do is take a fucking flamethrower to my outside. I posted the body cam and video share. Thank you, Black Cats. Thank you. Oh, speaking of, much against my father's will, he now has a, if you hear a Ring doorbell going off, that is my dad's house. He won't carry around his phone. He won't carry around a life alert. So when he does get back home, he is now on 100% monitoring, whether he likes it or not. His girlfriend handed me the money, and I installed the camera. I would love to show you what my boss did at our job, but I can't. But they really did a beautiful job. And I feel so guilty. I have not been able to be there to help at all. I have not been able to be at the restaurant at all to help. And there was so much, guys. I lost a lot this week, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade it because when my mother was dying, she would ask for me and I couldn't be there. So I don't feel bad at all. I mean, is it going to suck in a couple of weeks? Yeah. Not me and Starbo babysitting our dads, albeit in very different levels. Well, listen. That's the problem with having fathers. Eventually, you have to be the parent. And it can be a little difficult. It can be a lot of difficult. I love my father dearly. He's a stubborn old bastard. And the thing is, I'm very lucky that I work at a job where, I won't. I'm very lucky I work at a job where I literally, when I got the call, I was at work. And my dad's girlfriend doesn't call me. She called me and she said, Cassandra, your father's collapsed. Even harder with stubborn ones. So true. But I gotta tell you guys, this guy, that's what I was getting to. I want some gold stars in the chat for Starman. Because when I got the call, I was an hour away at work. Which killed me because I live 2 seconds from my father. But I was an hour away from him. By the grace of God, both Starman and my brother were out of work. Okay? And she called me in tears. Cassandra, your father's collapsed. I can't get in the house. He's shouting something through the door and I can't hear him. I can't get to him. And I said, okay, hang up. I'm calling Matthew. Don't worry. I hung up the phone. I turned to my coworkers. I didn't ask. I told. I have to leave. I'm going. My dad collapsed, and I launched out the door. I clocked out, and I ran out. I called my husband. I said, go to my dad's now. What's wrong? Dad collapsed. Matthew didn't ask another word. He ran out the door. He ran out so much he forgot the house key that he needed to get in. And he had to go back to the house, get the house key, then ran to my dad's house. During that time, I called my boss. I called my brother, told him to get to my dad's house. I called my boss and told her, I'm leaving. I have to go. For all you do at work, on call, covering, they owe you. Oh, yeah, she didn't even question. She didn't even question. And my boss has been inquiring every day about my dad. She has not guilted me once about not being in. And she has been nothing but wonderful. She's just been updating me on everything going on. I feel bad because the thing is, one, that's my job I'm supposed to be taking care of. And two, that's money I'm losing, which I don't like. I don't like the losing the money part. But I'm just glad it's my sister's babysitting our parents. I don't think I could deal with my mom. My mom was not bad. I have babysat my father before because when my dad got his knees replaced, I was his nursemaid. So I have been there before when he was a lot more mobile and a lot more vicious. But Starman got there, and I had to call him. And I told him, you have to understand one thing. You are not to let this man tell you no. And he said, you got it. I said, you call 911 and you don't stop him. And the only reason why, I know everyone's thinking, why didn't we call 911 first? Because the problem is my dad lives alone. My dad has 3 cats. And if 911 gets it before my husband or my brother, they're going to knock the door down. And my dad cannot replace it. So we would have no way to keep out or keep in anything. So I made sure my husband got there. He assessed the situation. He gets inside. My dad's telling him to help him up. And Starman, I've got the voicemail to prove it. Because Miss Angie had tried to call me, my dad's girlfriend. She called me and there was a voicemail, it was a whole thing. And Starman stood in front of my father, looked at him and said, I cannot move you. I cannot lift you. Your leg is in the wrong position. I can't do this. And my dad said, don't call 911. He goes, oh, I'm calling 911. He said, no, you're not. And Starman walked out, called 911. My brother got there, and off to the hospital my father went. And I am so proud of my husband, because if you guys all know, you should. My husband is not the kind of man who really says a lot, really speaks out a lot. But my husband made sure to take care of my father. And the first few days, I was fielding all the phone calls of the family because my father literally, he landed on his shoulder, which caused an eventual bed sore. They think he's got a raging infection right now. See, the thing is, to this, because yes, I don't disagree, it doesn't hurt that she's one of my best friends. You guys have to remember something. I call her my boss, but she's also one of my best friends. So, it helps. We love how people denying the need 911 that they clearly do. I know. And like I said, my mother had done the same exact thing. So that's why it was very much, I was getting anxiety. So I was literally driving to my house and literally just saying, Mom, help Dad. Tug on God's robe a little bit. So on and so forth. So it's been a tough week. It has been a tough week. And I had to make sure to inform everybody, my cousins, my uncles, my friends who grew up with my dad as a secondary dad, my in-laws who are fighting their own fights right now. It's a lot. There's a lot going on. And so, but they've all been very kindly to me. All of my friends have been checking up on me. I just haven't posted about it. I only let Discord know because my Discord peoples, which are most of you here, you guys are often the ones noticing the most. And I didn't want anyone to feel like I was trying to garner pity or anything. Plus, I didn't want to start talking about it till I knew exactly what was going on. We have a really clear idea at this moment of what's wrong with my dad. It's the fucking red tape now. The red tape is what's really holding us back. So my hope is once the lockdown ends at the hospital, they can get my dad, to talk with the VA cardiologist, and we can get all this done. Because again, it doesn't make any sense to me, if he's only a mile and a half from the fucking VA hospital, why we can't just snatch his ass up and cart it over to the VA. I am not understanding this. I am not getting it. We are stalkers but polite when Rachel, you just sent me a fucking box. And didn't you just get through rescuing like a bunch of kittens? The fuck? Unless it's trolling. No! Money tears. I'm so glad Linda's probably in bed. I am so glad that right now, most of you, all of you can't. You can't. Thank you, Rachel. You just spent a bunch of money on me, woman. Also, I had to leave the hedgehog in the microwave for 15 seconds because I was afraid it might have ants in it, which is why it's not in here yet. I had to leave everything alone for a few days. I'm still waiting a few more days. Sugar Mommy Rachel, I can't with any of you. You're all pains in my ass. Rachel's an angel. Shh, don't ask questions. Don't make me start with you, ma'am. Linda gonna wake up the fuck she is. Someone mention Linda, the fuck they will. You make that woman save her money. I've gotten enough. Matthew, I almost said your full name. Don't you start with me, sir. So when I get mad at Starman, I literally say his full name. We're talking full government name. And he nearly made me just say it just now. I cannot be announcing your government name on Livestream, sir. Are you out of work yet? You're commenting an awful lot. Did y'all hear about the disgusting Jesse Murph music video? Who's a Jesse Murph? I'm still reeling about that poor guy from the Cosby Show drowning. And then Ozzy dying. There was one of the last World War II veterans just passed away. I'm not telling you to. No, I don't. No, you're trying to inspire them. You just got out perfect. Please don't forget my creamer. I'm obviously not cooking dinner right now, so if you're just gonna grab something, I don't know what. If you're going to Wally World, I don't know. Get new milk and more butter, so I guess I'll have to have mac and cheese. Here I thought I was a rough past few weeks between mold in the basement and a broken water heater. Bro, I have been there. That is tough. Do not little at, because let me tell you something. I have been there. I went years without hot water because of that. Some loser that made a music video with a sex scene, full nudity. Ugh. Edie, how did you know? Oh my god, she even spelled Kufferman right. Kufferhaven. This is pronounced Kufferman. The M is invisible. When I scold hubby, I switch to customer service voice. Sir, this is a Wendy's. No, there's something I do want to do though. All right, so I did want to start adding a second stream. I screamed about it last week when you guys were throwing money at me and I had to get the stream done because I had to get to work. But I wanted to start doing a second stream, and I was kind of inspired by two things. You guys don't remember when, if you've been an OG Gothics fan, back when she was in her Twitch days, and she'd do the call center. I'm really good at my customer service voice and shit. I wonder if we do like role play with the customer service shit. Because the other inspiration I got was this guy did a video pretending to be a Jurassic Park lawyer team, and I thought the legal team was fucking hilarious. That a child was in the video? Ah, it's disgusting. Oh, that's disgusting. What the fuck is up with people today? What in the hell? No, but I was thinking it'd be funny if we did like a role-playing thing where like, thank you for calling Hammond Entertainment Enterprises, where we bring the past to life. What was I thinking? How can we fossilize your adventure? What would be a stupid thing? What would be a dumb thing that because I was thinking it'd be like, thank you for calling Hammond Entertainment Enterprises. Like, I was thinking something like that. I gotta think of the whole elevator speech, because everything's gotta get an elevator speech. That grifter learned a magic trick yet? Ugh. Love me some roleplay. Wow. Wow. You children are bad. Really? In front of my birthday present? Kinky? I see how it is. Swear God does not want me to be contributing to the stupid banking downtime. I win! And ma'am, you're one of the few that actually would know my Venmo. So, sucks to be you. I'm dealing with a stubborn dad myself. We have told him no to a home nurse to help with medicines. His logic is he knows his medicine after he knows. Huh? That's stupid. How much does the home nurse cost for him? Or is it covered under his health insurance? If it's covered under whatever he's got, then just do it. Like for next week. What if I forget to stream next week? Oh. Ask Gossip about the magic kit. Did I? I don't think so. I don't know. Right now, I'm like Unlucky's dad. I can't remember shit like that. That's thinking too far. If he's covered mostly, because I think you're in New Zealand, right, Unlucky? I would call. Do you have power of attorney? I don't know how it works there. We have power of attorney here, so I can technically call on behalf of my father to the VA if I need to, if I know what I'm saying, and ask these questions. So if you or your siblings or anyone in your family has power of attorney on any level, like if your mom's still in the picture and your mom's there, or if your siblings, try and call and see if you can get the answer about that. You might have to call us. I don't know how the New Zealand health system works. I live in Norway. Got a decent health care. Have to pay for some. Straight to horny jail, Chris, right? Yeah, I would call call whoever you need to and inquire. How do I have 2 different sleeping devices that showed I had mild sleep apnea and need CPAP, but insurance denied it because I didn't have a proper study. That makes sense. I can see that. So a few streams ago, I'm not really worried about it. I just hope she likes it. Oh, you got her. You got her a magic kit. Oh, that's fun. I'll have to ask her. There's been so much going on. I didn't even know, or don't even remember. My brain's in another world. I swear. It was a proper hello. Welcome to the Constellation Consternations. In order to offer the best service, please tell us the nature of your call. Hammy situations, delicious delights, seagulls. Let me try. Hold on. I'm going to try this. Hold on. I got to get it up on the screen. All right. Hello. Welcome to the Constellation Consternations. In order to offer the best service, please tell us the nature of your call. Is it 1. Hammy situations, 2. Delicious delights, 3. Seagulls, or 4. Other? Please say or enter your option. Thank you for your option. Please hold one of our operators. They'll be with you shortly. How was that, guys? Even burned my fucking fingers. If any of you come up with something like that, I will happily read it on stream today. I might try to figure out how to do a call-in thing to do it as well. You don't sound mechanical enough. Because I'm not trying to be AI. I'm trying to be customer service. If you want me to do a mechanical one, you got to give me another one and I'll try to do it that way. My dad is so stubborn. He lost feeling in his feet in 2009. It took until 2 years ago for my brother-in-law to talk him into using a cane to walk. Wow. My customer has been adequately serviced. Yeah, if you guys come up with something, I'll happily read it on stream. If there's one thing that I enjoy, it's customer service elevator speeches. Hi, baby boy. I know the big yawns. Again, my favorite always and will always be when I would shut down Walmart for the night. Attention Walmart customers. The time is now 9:45 and your local Walmart will be closing in 15 minutes. We ask that you bring all of your shopping to the front as our registers will be closing and we will not be taking any more orders after 10 p.m. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart where you save money and live better. I loved doing that. They always said I sounded like a fake bitch. So if anyone wants to come up with a fake customer service thing, I will happily read it. There's a lady that does it on TikTok. She just reads what anybody suggests. I would love to do shit like that. Did Uncle John go outside? The dog just all chased after him. Your customer service. Oh, God. Here we go. She's come up with another one, kids. I should have been more specific. My customer service voice when scolding hubby children is the Squidward customer service voice. Shit, I'm gonna have to get a refresher on that. Alright, am I doing this in a... Am I doing this one in a robot, or am I doing it normally? We'll do it both ways. Let me see, I haven't done robotic in a while. Let's find out. Thank you for calling Star Situationships. Our operators are currently busy and will be with you shortly. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. Time goes by so slowly. So that was the more robotic one. I haven't done it in so long. There's also the thank you for calling Star Situationships. Our operators are currently busy and will be with you shortly. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. You ever gotten one of those? We demand sexy voice. Oh, hold on. Course. Straight to horny jail. Straight to horny jail. Hold on. Thank you for calling Star Situationships. Our operators are currently busy and will be with you shortly. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. There, is Chris happy? And now we're just going to do regular customer service. Bonk. Otherwise, thank you. Because I'm definitely going to do it with Rachel's. That's fun. Thank you for calling Star Situationships. Our operators are currently busy and will be with you shortly. Please hold, as your call is very important to us. Time goes by so slowly. Time goes by. Let's see if you guys need to see what Rachel did. You have to pay for sexy voice. Okay, I am so adding the misspelling. Thank you for calling Honeypot. You crank it, we spank it. How can I assist you today, ma'am? The Tesla Diner. What would I do at a Tesla Diner? Should I do what Rachel did in the sexy voice, or was it not sexy enough? Should I go more bedroom? I love how you sound like a condescending bitch. Careful, sexy customer service voice is like feet pics for audio files. Listen, I'm willing. If it means that I can make a little money, I'm willing for that. I kind of want to see if I can do some audiobooks. What do you guys think? Have I got it in me? Do you think I could narrate some audiobooks? What do you guys think? You tell me. I could pull off like a naughty Delilah. What do you think? I think I got this. Okay, it's Wednesday. I have work in 7.5 hours. It's not Wednesday for us, baby. So what am I doing? Am I doing it in the sexy voice? Order food served by bots and watch a drive-in movie. I am sad to leave before more funnies. What should I do? How should I read this? Do you want me to just read it again in the condescending customer service? Or are we gonna move on to another one? I was doing a voice like you. I will say this, Edie has an adorable voice. The problem is that my regular voice is so deep and like super Rhode Island. And that's the funniest part, because when I'm at work, I'm like, hi, thank you for shopping here at our food restaurant. What can I get for you today? Or this is what, when the phone picks up, I go, hi, thank you for calling. Crap, I don't want to say the let me think of a restaurant. Thank you for calling McDonald's. This is Cassandra. How can I help you today? And the reason why I talk in this tone when I am helping out with the food is because I want to make sure that I do not disturb anyone else while they're working, because obviously it's a small restaurant. So I talk like this on the phone. And I have been told that I'm an overall very comforting and professional voice. So you wanted to get 2 Big Macs and an order of nuggets, French fries, and you wanted a side of ketchup? That's not a problem. And you want to get 2 Cokes, 1 milkshake? What flavor? 1 strawberry milkshake. Let me run over again. So we're getting 2 Big Macs. We're getting 10 nuggets. We're getting 2 orders of fries, 2 Cokes, and 1 milkshake. Is that correct? Awesome. Thank you so much. And what's your name? What's your phone number? Alrighty, we've got that in the system for you. That is going to be $48.95, and we will see you in a little bit. Thank you so much. See, that's not my sexy voice. That is my low tone customer service voice. This is my sexy voice. You sent the Tesla restaurant and food. Well, thank you. Win fan service. Are you guys actually enjoying this? Because I've been like, this is one of the few things I'm really good at. Like, I'm very confident in. When my voice has no sore throats or issues, this is the shit I'm confident in. I can do this all day long. Okay, good. Oh my, a phone number. Well, I gotta call you when your order's ready. Your low tone sounds better as a sexy voice. Well, now we know Edie's type when it comes to women. Not gonna lie, I love this. I need to know if anyone besides Chris loves this. I can't do it just for him. ASMR time. I don't want to call it ASMR. Oh no, don't call it that. It'll make me not want to do it. See, the problem is that I have 3 laughs. Oh God. All right. Am I reading? Okay. Hey. Am I gonna read this one like I'm all right, hold on. Let me lower the music a little. My tall, dark, handsome. Well, I am neither of those things. All right. All right, let me try this out. Sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, and pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. Oh, read it like a typical stereo. Oh, God. AKM. All right, hold on. Sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, and pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. Who wants muscles? Who have muscles that will dig in my whole plant? You're wanting a gardener, Edie. I'm asleep to this? Damn quiet, Chris. Hold on. I am now going to read it like the condescending bitch. Sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, and pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. That was more of a salesperson, though. It's not my customer service voice. Just couldn't help it. It's so the 100% satisfaction guaranteed. How can I not read that like I am selling something, you know? I gotta lift the voice back up. Let me get a little bit of water in me. Whoever wants to help me, I might clip this and make it a little short for these. I think these are fun. Sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, and pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. What about a super bitch voice? Like, what kind of bitch, though? Are we talking like... We talking like Valley bitch? Like, how are we... Read it like you're Regina George. Oh, shit. That's going to be a little hard for me. Hold on. I've got to, like, encapsulate that in my brain. So, like, Valley, right? Regina George is kind of Valley. Outdated drivers detected. No shit. The only kind. Say it in a country accent. That's easier. Sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, and pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. How can I do an hour of? I would need a script of some kind. Valley girlish, sound sleepers, pleasurable nights, pleasant dreams guaranteed. No line will stop us from 100% customer satisfaction. Chloe Bourgeois kind of audacity. Well, then I gotta end it with utterly ridiculous. As a Southie boy. Wow. I think we have unlocked the kind of girl Chris needs in his life. Anyone else? I think we've realized it. I think we have solved a mystery, kids. Somewhere, Starman's listening to this like, what is she doing? What is going on in this mess? See, I enjoy this kind of stuff. I enjoy, playing around with voices, messing around, joking about stuff. I just enjoy that. It's really fun for me. And as you guys know, I wanted to be a voice actress. That was something I definitely thought I could have been, but I don't know if my voice has enough range. Okay, now Italian? Like, I don't know, we talking like... Shit. See, this is a little harder. Are we talking like New York Italian? Because I can do that already. That's my fucking voice. Well, not necessarily New York, but you know what I mean. Give me a second. Let me finish these eyelashes. Let's see. Not standard Italian, northeastern. That's how I just regularly talk. At your buried your grandmama in a skunk butt rug. New York Italian is clean. It's just how I fucking sound. Y'all understand me? Because I hold on, because I know a little bit. Oh my God, what is this? What is it? Welcome to a garden of holes where we have a spade and you get to your hole. How may I take your order? How am I reading this one? So I didn't even see it until now. My Bitch the Mafia variant got its own ring to it. What Greta? What Greta? Greta? Welcome to Garden Holes, where we have a spade if you got a hoe. How may I take your order? You like that one, Jade? What a Ryan. What the matter? Daddy on his way home. Okay. Hello, baby boy. I'm just throwing rando things. I know. To baby boy. Oh, what a handsome boy. Go ahead. Get down. Oh. See, I don't know if I should read that one in a sexy voice. I feel like it's too obvious. I feel like it's too obvious for that. This is cinema, fellas. We have definitely found how to scratch the itch for Chris. Someone saved this for him so when he gets his future girlfriend, he knows to show her what he likes. I got this thing on Twitch. Someone saying cheap views. Ooh, I'm gonna read that. I'll read that. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to Rachel's in a minute. Cheap viewers on streamboo.live remove the space at ZRH8AIEW. Snitches. You're gonna love it when they snitch. You're gonna love that day when they snitch on you. It'll be beautiful. Beautiful. Kick is still being a dick, by the way, guys. Like, I log on to it, and it does not let me connect onto here right now. I don't know why. It's being fucking stupid. It's being fucking stupid. But beyond that, so beyond all of my personal bullshit, what do we all think? What do we all think about Trump's reaction to the Epstein files? What about an obnoxious royalty voice? Welcome to Garden Hole. Welcome to Garden Holes, where we have a spade if you have a hoe. How may I take your order? The best compliment I ever got from a customer. Terrible. Terrible as in it was bad, or terrible as in, oh my god, it sounds just like them. Oh, terrible. Oh, that's right. An Irish accent. I don't know if I can do. I'm not really good at Irish accents. I used to be once upon a time, but the problem is I just got too good at a British accent. When I've got Chaco on, it's easier for me. But that's because I can imitate. But I'm going to have to study more before I can do that. You sound like Julia Child. Well, then why did you almost sound like Snape? Pronounce your vowels. Can I do Scottish? A little bit. But it always turns into British. It's bad. I turn into a Cockney accent. I do. I don't know why. It's hard for me to do Scottish. I can only say Angelina. I can't do anything else. I have friends who are Scottish immigrants, and I can't do it. So I'm bad. I can do a fake Russian accent better. That I do better than I ever do Scottish. I do not know why. Not Snape, right? At least I'm the right color. So like you know how like pumpkin spice is coming. I know. In 102 days. Do I like espresso shots? in my coffee. Sometimes. The problem is that I have to be careful how much espresso I have because, you know, tum-tum issues. Purple burglar alarm? What? But pumpkin spice is coming, guys. It's almost here. We've got 102 days till Halloween. The fall season is almost upon us, and I am so fucking ready. I am so done with the heat. I was done with the heat as of April, but I'm really done with it now. I have a cat staring at me demanding his dinner. I've got a husband on his way home who's going to demand his dinner. And I'm a bad wife today. I do not have it. My fascia distracted me because, again, the whole day was supposed to be different. And then the car, because we have 2 cars now technically, but the other one's not registered yet, so we can't drive it. So we have it on insurance. I'm ready for fall since March. Emo, that's why you and I get along. How long are we streaming? I am not sure. I can be very honest with that. I am not sure. How's your dad? I missed the update. Oh, girl, there's so much. Only I can tell you is the end of the stream, rewind and watch it all. There's a lot. There's a lot. I did it. I did it. Sort of. The eyelashes get a little off mark. It's all right. It's all right. I'll figure it out later. Oh my god, guys. It's going to be in the high 90s. All the way until next Friday. What? Yeah, apparently this next week and a half, the entirety of the middle of America all the way to the East Coast is going to be hotter because apparently corn sweats. That's what they call it. The corn sweats are coming. Corn sweats are on the way. I made teacher friends well. Well, congratulations, my darling. I am very happy for that. Very happy. But apparently, I saw it on Instagram, and now I'm seeing it on actual weather stuff. Apparently, when corn starts to bloom, it sweats out carbon that emits into the air and increases the heat. Go ahead and look it up. Hold on. Aspetta. We're going to look together. I sent it to Starman. Let me see. Where's the corn sweats guy? Corn sweats.
As a public service announcement, please share this information widely. There is going to be a massive heat wave that's going to start today and intensify throughout the week through much of central United States as well as towards the East Coast near the end of the week. A lot of this has to do with the fact that there is corn sweat going on. That's a process where the corn crops are releasing a lot of moisture into the air in a process called evapotranspiration.
Forgive me, moisture, not carbon.
and that's going to increase the relative humidity, making it harder for people to have evaporative cooling. So when you sweat, that helps cool down your body when the evaporation occurs. But since humidity is high...
Fun fact, I live around a lot of cornfields. Yay. And I checked the weather. So I'm going to block my town. See that? 90, 95, 98, 96, 95, 98, 97. So I'm seeing confirmation of his information. I'm not even going to get a fucking thunderstorm until the 31st. Fuck! For fuck's sake. See, I can say that in a Scottish accent. At least you don't live in Arizona. 92 minutes on a blank page. Wha-bam! It's only blank because I switched pages. I'm literally driving past cornfields right now. Of course. And then Jasmine, the artist, has been commiserating with me. We're also done. Like, apparently a cold snap in Arizona is below 90 degrees. And I say, fuck you all. Pluribus, you missed it. I was reading things in sexy voices. Good thing my father-in-law picked all his corn. I'll just have to eat it to help the cause. Wow. I'm so not ready. I just want it to be over. I just want it to be fall. I just want all the ACs to work again. Because everywhere I go, the ACs are not working properly. Because it's so fucking muggy and hot that the ACs are not able to keep up with the relative temperature on the outside of the building. This is great. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. It's fine. I live in a circle of hay fields. I know. Same. So, like I told you guys, I live out where the banjos play. And the problem is, the other side of that is I drive past corn and hay fields for a solid, 10 minutes of driving from the main town to my house. Greta, come here. What's the matter? Yeah, you better be talking to Text Hunty. It's 86 here. It's about 20 degrees cooler than normal this time of year. I'm sorry. I was about to puke up my lunch. I ate that 5 hours ago. And you just made it come back up. Why would you say that? 106? 106. I don't care if it's a straight line to heaven. Don't text and drive, ma'am. Caught my niece vaping. You know what she said to me? Do you know who gave it to me? I said, I don't give a shit if God gave it to you. I'm taking it away. But if I use text to speak, I don't give a shit. You can wait till you get to the house. I'm not going anywhere. I live. 'Tis my father in the hospitals, not me. You can listen without texting, or I take away the hammer. How about that? How about that? I catch you still texting, I'm taking away your hammer, Hunty. On everything. Don't think I won't. The Lord giveth and she taketh away. A year ago, it was 150. Get out. Freya, you are dismissed. Dismissed. Haha, busted. Listen. I don't play no games. Good. Thank you. Got scolded. I will 100% pull out the Auntie Cassie. Don't tempt me. What should I draw this time? I'm all up in my feels this week. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Ooh, that cat meme. Ooh. It's just been one thing after another, guys. It really has. It really, really has. A star heart. I'm gonna draw Guy hugging me. Part of my cringe, but I've earned it this week. You're all just going to have to witness it. Your Halloween mood. My Halloween mood is just pumpkins everywhere. Do you know what I hate that I didn't think of for a business ideal? Pumpkin decorator. Do you know that's an actual job, guys? Do you understand there's an actual job where there are people who just get paid to put pumpkins on other people's properties? I love that. Why didn't I think of that? That's brilliant. Someone pays you a premium, you go buy them in bulk, and then you put them there. And at the end of the season, you take them away. I love it. Why didn't I think of that? I would have loved that as a job. I'm so stupid. I feel dumb. I feel foolish. What I am probably going to do is get off when Starman gets home, though. Or at least close to. It is Halloween season. If you go to any of the craft stores right now, it is. If you go to any craft store right now, it is Halloween season. Do you guys know why? I mean, it's pretty obvious why, but still. I forget where my Halloween decorations are, but I got some really cool ones last year at Aldi's. Aldi's of all places. So I'm hoping next month, maybe September, I can get some really cool decorations there because they have some really good stuff. And if I just budget ahead of time, I can get some really nice shit. Because they were cheap. Like, we're talking $15. But yeah, I got to give gold stars, guys, to Starman. He has been really... It's too damn early. Never. You know what was too damn early? This heat. This heat came too damn early. If it has the audacity to come and torture us early, I can have the audacity to put out a pumpkin early. But I will wait. Hi, Fluffy Paws. All I know is that I'm ready for fall. I am ready for it to be cold. Pumpkin spice will be here in a month. And you bet your ass I'm going to partake. I'm going to partake in it all. See, because I can get real life hugs from Starman, but I can't from Gee. So just shut up and let me do this. By the way, no complaints. Crash out is allowed. This is allowed. I say so. So says I. Imagine the swamp ass people are going. Oh, let me tell you something. I've been going through my baby powder. I've been flying through that shit. It's been nasty. If we bring out the pumpkins too early and the Christmas trees will be brought out. Well, they get brought out. So here's the thing. Here's the reason why you see it now. All jokes aside. The reason why you're seeing it now is because we all enjoy our holiday craft shows and things like that. The only way people can join those... People hate Christmas in July. Yes, I hate it. I hate it. But you better not be driving. It has not been 10 minutes. So people have to get their craft stuff early. My kid is eating some peach cobbler jam. I mean, oh, that sounds good. Is it cheating if it's your OC? I don't know. He was here before Starman. It's a good question, though. I have no sense of time, Mom. 10 minutes could have been... All I know is you better not be driving. That's all I asked. You didn't answer that. You didn't tell me whether or not you were driving anymore. Little bird is now settled into my chest. I'm having such a hard time with this fucking eyebrow. Like, what the hell? Starson just like me with my new Russian OC. Yeah, but I've always been like this. Who was here before Starson? Before Starman? Well, none of you were here before Starman. Not even Gothix was here before Starman. Features. I'm trying here. Hunting could be doing donuts in her front yard. If she's doing donuts and texting, I'm 1, impressed, and 2, taking away the hammer. Greta, what's the matter? Oh, girl, your face looking rough today. Still fighting Greta's demons with her face, too. And one thing after another. What is going on? Girl, how'd you get all this all over you? Stop. Girlfriend. What is all this? Girlfriend. What is all this? What is all this? This looks gross. Girlfriend. What is all this? What is all that? What is all that? Oh, man. Oh, man. Emotionally cheating, you naughty sausage. Wow. It's not emotionally cheating when the person doesn't exist. What, Orion? What, you want to hop up too? All right, come on. Hop up. Hello. Yes, hello. They hate when I'm in here for too long. Even though they've had me the whole day while I was on the phone. And yesterday, all I did was clean. Orion ASMR. Yeah? You're not gonna huff? Here. Hold on, come here. Here, talk to them. Talk to them. Yeah? Orion, speak. Speak. Come on, speak. You won't do it while you're sitting on me? Orion. Speak. Come on. You're scared to speak? What? You don't want to tell everybody how pretty you are? Orion. Speak. You won't do it. Greta, can you speak for me? Hey. Greta. Greta. Speak. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Am I going to get you? Yeah. What? Am I going to get that ass? I'm going to get that butt. Let me get that butt. That's Greta, not Orion. Greta, I'm going to get that butt. Orion, is that daddy? And that's how you get him out of the room. They now think my husband's home. Hello, my baby. Yes. I know he has an actual name, but I don't remember it. He isn't just the Warner Brothers dancing frog. He has a name, Jade. Respect that. Now they think my husband's home. I'm a little mean. I know what's wrong. I made the smile too wide and too far over. Frog boy? Not that frog. He ain't even here. He has a family and responsibilities. Like, ugh. Choco had to go to bed because she's got work in the morning. You know, gross shit like that. So all my fellow housewives. And wow, I dropped in viewership. What happened? I start talking to my dogs and suddenly no one wants to hear. Who's clipping the sexy voices? What do you think? Okay, Pluribus, you actually are pretty good at that stuff. Do you think I should clip them and put them in shorts? Give me your honest opinion. Do all of you think, the 5 left, do all of you think that I should clip them and post them as shorts? No comment. I usually can do it in his voice too. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. No, it is. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime girl. Send me a kiss by wire, baby. My heart's on fire. That would be interesting to see the comments on, right? Me still here, however, Birdie makes words hard. He's doing his going to town preening. Oh, your baby. Is that my husband? Hello, husband. Starman's home and he's brought shopping. You might get discovered. Yeah, by who? Hi, honey. Did you work hard today?
I did.
Did you grab yourself dinner?
I did.
Did you grab me dinner?
No, I didn't know what you would want. I just stopped at Sheets because, babe, I didn't even eat lunch today.
How'd you not eat lunch?
Power was out in the break room. I didn't. Feel
Are
like
you
going,
fucking serious?
I didn't feel like going out, so I just didn't eat anything.
You're not on mute, by the way, so be careful what you say.
Yeah. I'm saying power was out. I didn't feel like going out anywhere. So I just didn't eat anything. So this is the first thing I ate today.
Did you eat that burger that Daddy gave you before?
That was yesterday.
But you did eat it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you gonna take a shower?
Well, I just remembered your dad actually needs me to bring Tabasco sauce. I just recalled that.
There's so much that happened with Dad that I need to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, Daddy was supposed to be home. He's not coming home now. Daddy, Angie. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta update Starman. I'm not gone, guys. I had to update my husband about my dad. So, sent tobacco sauce, Tabasco. That was before everything happened. But I'm here now. I'm here for at least a little while longer, because there was just more things that happened this morning that I had to update Starman on, because he's got to actually go take care of it, because he had to take my car, because like I said, the car that he's been borrowing from my boss, it didn't work this morning. So even if I wanted to go into work today, I actually couldn't have, because number one, Starman makes more money than me. And if I'm going to prioritize which household, which job is going to get driven to, it's going to be Starman's, because he makes more money than me. Emo, I see you. I don't know if you're not connected to the the chat, but I see you. Everything that's in the tub, babe, it's in the bottom basket. And then everything that's in that basket on your side of the bed. Yeah, except I found her on the T-Marble earlier. She knocked down one of the water bottles. I'd love if she stayed right there. Daisy has been deciding that one message didn't go through, but it wasn't of significance. Oh, okay. Daisy has been deciding all on her lonesome to just park her ass on my counters. No, you didn't, babe. It's all still at Dad's. Well, you thought wrong now, didn't you? Be safe. I love you. Can you pull some strings with your friend the sun and tell him to go away for a little while? It's hot. Listen, I drew a comic a few years ago of me literally shooting the sun because I was so ready for fall. Trust and believe. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's on my Instagram. I drew it a few years back because I was that level of triggered by heat. Oh, it's going to take me some scrolling. Hello, babies. What, Jupiter? If you guys can hear that meowing in the distance, it's one of the kittens in the crates. Yowling because he doesn't want to be in there anymore. I'm scrolling trying to find this comic book that I drew ages ago. It was just a short comic, but it definitely encapsulated how I felt. Here it is. I found it. Let me just share the screen. How's Umizumi? She is doing excellent. Just sent the cleaning home in an Uber. Oh, is it that bad? Is it that hot out? This is what I think of the fall. I mean, of the summer. This is my little thing. I think I've got a better. Let me see. Yeah, this one. This is it in up close. La 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 la. Late summer sun. Hello, September sunshine. I was so pissed this particular year when it happened. I was just so done with the heat. And I have the same sentiment now. I think I should post this as my I feel so seen by this right now. See the moon happily rising while the sun dies an horrible death. So that's what I feel about the summer. It's Fresno. It's always hot out. And I did, I think, right afterwards. Let me go see. I know somewhere around here is that drawing I did. Yes! This is how I feel. This is how I feel. And apparently 41 other people agree with me. I drew this in 2021 and not much has changed. And I had you all by then. You guys were all my in my I think. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I painted all of these on screen with you guys. This was when I had my following already. Guys, we've already been together 4 years. Oh, I love my pumpkin spice bitch. Oh, I love her. Love her. See, I know there are artists that don't like their art. I like my art because I see where it's come from. I loved this one. I felt I did a pretty damn good job. This particular year, Inktober, I had done a pretty damn good job. Come on. Tell me that isn't a good thing for me, who's usually Miss Floofy and cute. All I see is stars on... Oh, the hell I am. Oh, Jade's gone delusional. The heat has gotten to her. That's what I'm hearing. The heat has gotten to Jade. What was another one I was particularly proud of? I was very proud of this one. I feel like this particular Inktober, I really did a good job. I did a lot of like very strong images this time. That like were good on their standalone. They made sense. I cheaped out towards the end. But I think overall, like, that was when I did my Fleshling. Still particularly proud of the Fleshling. See, I feel loved. I thought that was her bush. What? Bruh. Someone bonk Chris. I have more horror art in the pipeline the last time we did it all. But honestly, guys, it was just I have not had time to draw. I really haven't. Which is a true shame. I really need to get back into it. There's another Inktober. See, this is going into before you guys found me. This is all pre-Starson YouTuber. This is all right before I started doing YouTube. These are not fully naked, but I'm going to be careful. I'm not going to click on them individually, but I'm very proud of these fairies. Very proud of these fairies. This, I was very proud of. This was in 2020. I'd only been drawing again for a year. Oh, full on nudity. Gotta get rid of that. I'd only been drawing again for a year. So I was still getting back into it. And I'm still so proud of her. I designed her specifically to be on the cards I sent with my merch. Specifically, that's what she was designed to do. And then Mermaid. That is Starman making it to my dad's house. What, Sonny? That is Sonny getting very upset. See, I drew this on stream for Gothics. And then this was when I did my first video. And you guys were all here. These were the first images I did on my live streams. This was the first time I did a live stream. On my own. Boobs. Can I say I love how Choco has influenced this server into only calling them knobs? I mean, not their own boobs. I mean, boobs are still boobs. We tap dance down memory lane. Little Burb is almost full. Oh. The hell is my... Oh, there it is right there. It's definitely changed over the years. I can't believe I've already been doing this now since 2021. And I can't believe, guys, it's only like 5 months. No. Yes, 5 months until 2026. Oh my God, this year's going by. What a fucking year. But back to what I originally asked. And only Natanya got to answer. I'm happy they're going to release the files. I still don't like how Trump did it. It was really fucking weird. It was really fucking weird. I genuinely think, I still hold on to the opinion that it's all because of power. I really do. Everyone's so desperate for him to be on the files as a customer. But I don't think that's the case. I still don't. And I like that we just revealed that Obama, the Epstein files, yes, they have. So here's the fun fact. They processed through the courts to get them opened. And now everything's on hold and for 40 days. No, what I like is he went, these are not the droids you're looking for. He literally did that. I heard the MLK files being released or something. They were already released. No, what they just released was a bunch of stuff about the 2020 and 2016 elections. And this entire thing where they show that Obama. We know Clinton's on the list because of that, whatchamacallit. What did Jade say? We're closer to 20. Yes, we just officially, I think it was like, a week ago? We officially now are technically, by only a few days, closer to 2050 than we are to 2000. Which is really crazy. It is really crazy. Hello, Sonny. You coming to show off your metal wound? Bro, you don't have the balance for this. Bro. I may not be able to draw much longer, guys, because Sonny is, as you can see, he's been beating himself up the last week. So, I've got to get the flea meds. I know. Oh, shut up. But you're just going to get right back on the fucking desk. Oh no, I'm getting old. If he is right, that's the thing that they don't understand. The left, right now, Maxine Waters said that if Trump wants to get to Obama, they got to go through her. She has zero qualms that Obama lied, did all these different things. But what do we all say? We love Trump and we think he's good for the country. But if he is one of the clients, wood chipper, feet first. That's how it is. Why do your animals hate you? Because they want me more. They want me with them more than they want me with you. Little bird infection cuddling. Oh, cuddles. Baby bird cuddles. Let's make sure that is not anybody familiar. Nope, just my boss showing me more stuff about the reno on the restaurant. I won't be on too much longer though, guys, because I do have to get myself dinner and I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Because I have to talk to my boss and figure out when she wants me in and how I'm going to get in. Honestly, but I do know that I'll never actually sleep when it's actually bedtime. Your friend. Also not dangerous. If she gets cranky, bite the shit out. Oh, God. Getting an Optimus bot to do the dishes. See, I don't do the dishes right now. That's somebody else. No, I do all the to-go orders and shit. Why do I have such a hard time with people wrapping arms around each other? What the fuck? I'm having a moment here. Of course, my brain is starting to shut down. Okay, hold on. Someone else is texting me. Oh, God. Let's see. Oh, it's so pretty in the evening light. Oh. Oh, it looks so nice. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I don't think I'm going to fit in those damn booths, though. I think I'm a little too fat for them booths. We're going to find out. It does open up the space so much, though. Oh, my God. It opened up the space a whole lot. Speaking of Optimus, Bay is returning to do another Transformers movie, peak comedy. I honestly enjoyed the original Transformers films. I thought they were fun. People don't got to agree, but I thought they were good. Personally. I was going to look up man embracing woman. God almighty. Sonny, you're not helping. You're really not helping. Like, in any capacity. This is going to be a fight. I can see that. So, and he's got his claws out. All right. Yeah, he already started cutting the paper. So what I'm going to do today, guys, better add clothes on. I'm going to add clothes. Just can't right now. I'm still in the middle of the figure phase. You guys have watched me draw enough. You know how I do it. So I'm going to choose, because I got to find out my dinner anyway, because Starman got his, and I'm glad he did, but I don't have mine. And I got to find out when I'm going to work. Adding a signature butt print. What? Anyways, guys, I'll add a signature eventually. But alrighty, guys, I am going to head out because I realize it is 8 o'clock. And I need to make sure that I have everything set for tomorrow, including where the hell I'm going to go. But I appreciate you all. Thank you for letting me vent. Thank you guys for always being there for me. Thank you for not throwing money at me today. I appreciate you all. You guys, please stay safe through the corn sweats. Seriously, it's going to get super hot this week. Please don't let any of you go through some kind of bullshit that I've been going through. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the prayer warriors for my friend and her job. So now I would very much like the prayer warriors for my dad. And if you guys can just pray really, really hard, ask God to give him clarity to listen to us. Ask God to give us and the doctors clarity for what he needs. And pray that whatever is keeping my dad from getting better and keeping his heart from pumping can be fixed, because we're all pretty sure it's the jibby jab that started all this, because he never had a heart problem until after he got it. Oh my God, Hunty, stop it. A coin with a star. Cute. I love you guys, though. I appreciate you all very much. I very much love you, and I am trying my best to get back in the hang of all this and make videos. I've got so many ideas now, but it's going to require research and time to sit down and record. Yeah, very weird, very weird. No more money. I love you guys. Thank you so much for Pluribus! God almighty. Thank you to Rachel and Hunty and Pluribus for donating. I am going to go before you throw more money at me. I love you guys. Remember to tell people important to you that you love them and to be safe. So guys, please be safe. I love you all. I will